I want to tell you a story about giving. Actually, it's giving and receiving. I did a video about giving and receiving, which is also posted here, but this is a story that I personally took place in. So, back before the turn of the century, way back when we were worried about Y2K, I was invited by an entertainment celebrity to play golf at a resort in Southern California that's very difficult to get on unless you're a member, and one that I had never played before and was very anxious to play. So on the drive over there, we were talking about what a beautiful day it was and who we were going to play with in this foursome, and it was a really nice morning. When we got to the club, we went into the clubhouse and, of course, changed our clothes, put our golf spikes on, got ready to go out and play. And then we went into kind of the clubhouse room where there were a bunch of card tables set up and perhaps 40 or 50 people in there playing cards, playing cribbage, doing other things. All of these gentlemen, and by the way, they were all gentlemen, they were 70, 80 plus years of age, and they looked it. Some were bent over, some looked like they were having poor eyesight, others, looked like they had lost weight or shrunk down over the ages of time. However, as soon as we stepped through the door, and by the way, this young entertainment celebrity I was with is a young man as well. He was probably in his late 20s, early 30s at this time. And as soon as we stepped through the door and they saw who stepped through the door, everyone in the room turned to look at him. He got a little bit of a hand of applause. And I thought, well, gee, these people are right up to date on their entertainment. However, I was wrong. He went around the room, stopped at each table, and he would shake hands with one of the gentlemen and say something like, "What is it that you've been taking? Are you on some new diet and exercise program? You look 25 years younger than the last time I saw you." And with that, you could see the face would light up. There was energy that came from that table, from that person, in a way that I'd never seen. And he proceeded. He would right around the table. He would go to the next gentleman and say, "Look, you better stop it. I'm not going to introduce you to my wife, because if she sees you, she's liable to leave me." And he would go on and tell stories like this and tap each person on the shoulder, talk to them, and every person he touched, everyone that he gave a compliment to, lit up like a Christmas tree. You could not believe the amount of energy that was cycled in that room from the time he stepped through the doors. I'm watching this and I'm thinking, oh, this is unbelievable. This is remarkable. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I could feel the energy in the room. I wished I could participate, but I didn't know any of these people. I was just a guest there. So this went on for 15 or 20 minutes until the room was buzzing literally with energy and buzzing with everyone talking about it, talking to each other. There was a palpable energy that didn't exist before. And it all came from this one gentleman and his ability to touch others with his words. He was giving. He didn't have to write a check. He didn't have to give them anything material. He gave them something much more valuable. He gave them hope and energy and friendship, and it was remarkable. When we left, we went outside, and he never said another word about it. I wanted to ask him about it, but we just continued on, and we had a terrific day of golf. We played with two other entertainment celebrities. Not important who they are, and this isn't about the celebrities or about the golf course or about what my score was that day. It was about the giving that I witnessed. And when I left there and I got alone by myself, I thought, gee, this started out as a day that I was really excited about. I was getting a gift to play at this wonderful golf course that I only thought about in the past, and But the real gift of the day was seeing the interaction between this young man and the people in that room, and how he changed their lives instantly by walking into the room. And we can all do that too. This is another example of giving of yourself, giving freely, and putting it into work so that other people benefit from it. I hope you liked this story, and if you did, leave your comments here. You can comment and I'll be happy to respond.